we can reclaim the some space after Windows 10 file creator updates. We can get the some amount of data by deleting the previous versions of Windows installations on your desktop, on your laptop. We can do it in two ways: by using the storage sense option or by deleting the temporary files. In the first method, we are going to use storage sense option. So first go to the Windows settings by pressing Windows plus I button. In the Windows settings, you need to go to the system. In the system, you can see a storage option in the side. So click on the storage. In the storage option, you can see local storage, storage sense. In the storage sense option, you can see change how we free up space. This is the option we can free up the space in our hard disk by deleting some disk cleaner files or the folders, or also previous versions of Windows. So click on this change how we free up space. Here you can see the temporary files, and also you can see free up space now. Here you can see the delete previous versions of Windows. So if you tick mark this delete previous versions of Windows and pressing clean now option, this will remove the previous versions of Windows. But there is a point: if you don't like the Windows 10 latest update, if you want to go back to the previous versions of Windows, if you delete these previous versions of Windows, you are unable to go back to the previous versions. So you need these previous versions of Windows to revert back to the original version if you're not interested in the latest updates. But there is a point: you can see the Windows delete automatically after 10 days. The previous versions of Windows are deleted by the after 10 days. So if you wish to delete the previous versions of Windows now, or the system automatically delete it after 10 days. So there is no clear point. So you can delete previous versions of Windows by pressing the clean now option. This will give some space in your hard disk. And in the second method, you need to go to the local storage. In the storage section, here you can see the local storage with the C drive connecting with this PC. Just click on this PC. Here you can see the storage usage is divided by the apps, games, other system, reversed, and also temporary files. So we need to go to the temporary files. These temporary files take some time to calculate the amount of temporary files in our system. So here the temporary files showing some temporary files which have 277 MB of data, and download folder which has 1.83 GB of space, and empty recycle bin. There is no data in recycle bin, so we don't need to empty that. So in the here you can see the below option previous versions of Windows, which is a mammoth of 13.5 GB of data. I mean 13.5 GB of memory is occupied but by this previous version of Windows. So this 13.5 GB of data is vastly in our hard disk. So you need to get back this 13.5 GB of the hard disk to store your important files and folders, not this previous versions of Windows. So just check the previous versions of Windows and select remove files. This will take some time. So after removing the files of 13.5 GB, you can get back the 13.5 GB of data in your hard disk. After deleting the previous versions of Windows, you can get your storage space in your hard disk to store important files rather than old versions of Windows.